for 2 weeks because she's been studying for something for school. So she just went all the way back home. And so she came back up for this week, and now she's going back home for like 6 weeks for like a big test. And all her friends were back home too, so she's like, I might as well just go home and study. So I only got to focus on studying. I ain't got to worry about grocery shopping and all the other stuff.
Yeah, that's nice.
Let's be nice. All right, I guess we can start here. Episode 24 of No Secret Podcast.
Oh, Kobe episode.
And we got Jay, I'm Nate. Obviously, we're missing a couple of people in the crew, but we're good. So shout out to everybody listening to all on the streaming, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Also, shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. The video of this podcast always goes on there. And so today we're gonna be talking about a tweet that I saw. I can bring it up with fast. So the tweet actually said that y'all don't want black liberation, y'all want access to white privilege and supremacy.
I seen that.
So when I first saw that, I was like it kind of stuck for me because I'm like, did we actually think that way? But then kind of think about it, we actually do because we kind of think about it. It seems like we actually do want access to the same. I don't say same rights, but kind of the same things that like you see, I guess, our white counterparts have. So I kind of want to see first, like, what do y'all think of that? Actually?
It's like, yeah, we want black liberation. But yeah, I understand like what they might mean by white privilege. That's when people that sound like some stuff somebody might say that feel like they're super woke. They too woke and this stuff start making sense at some point. Because it's not that we want white privilege, but the same access that white people have, yes, we want access to that as well. So it's not white privilege anymore, it's access that everybody has. It's not white privilege if everybody got it anymore. This is we would like to have the same access that everybody else has. And they got more access than anybody else has. So yeah, we would like that. We want everybody to have that. So I don't think it's we want how they saying it where it's white privilege instead of black liberation because we want to have access to everything that everybody else has, so we can do what we want and have the opportunities that everybody else has.
I agree. To tag on to that, um, I would say that most people just want the equal access, but I do know some minorities that just kind of want revenge because they're like seeking out that because of how they've been mistreated in the past. But for me, like I'm just speaking for myself, I just like having equal access. Like a lot of times, everywhere you work, everywhere you live, you don't own it. So it's like, you don't really have control over how much it's going to cost or anything like that. But when you own things, it's like, all right, well, now I can fluctuate other than like sales tax and everything like that. How much rent is, how much water bill is, electric, even if I have my heat on 80 degrees all the time. Um, but yeah, it's just equal access, honestly, to everything. Just having the same like chance to be able to get things, not necessarily be more than
Yeah,
like
it's not
black
like that.
supremacy.
Yeah, it's like not like you want stuff handed to you, but the knowledge of knowing stuff. Like at least like I always have a conversation with my grandparents. You know how grandparents are. Sometimes they take you had the same conversation like 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
One
Right.
thing my granddad always told me about, I guess like when him like being in the education system and stuff, like a lot of stuff when it comes to like investing and like savings and financial advice and stuff like that. But they weren't telling black people about that. It's like you really had to go find somebody and just learn that on your own. Or somebody might have said something to you like, oh, like, can you tell me more about that? But they weren't trying to tell us about that. They weren't trying to tell folks about that. So it was like, it's not as much as people handing me, okay, like here's this, here's that, but like the information, the knowledge, when you don't even know it's available, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you don't know, and how you gonna learn it if you ain't never heard of it. So
Yeah.
I feel
And
like
like
that plays a big
And
part.
what's so sad is like they want people working at the lower levels of society, like more, more hands-on jobs, manual labor, and all that. Even in the IT, they want people to stay developers, stay coders, and don't want you to really move up just because you need those people at the lower bottoms to really do the hard work and everything while you reap the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then like gonna go to the what Jay said, like they like that permit that's still going on right now. Like they don't fully teach you stuff in school really. Like you gotta learn a lot about like financial literacy and find out like how to start your own business really on your own, like in your own time doing research instead of like where you should be learning like in school. Cause like I've never been learning that now. Like I've been able to do like research on like how to better spend my money, how to better save, how to start business, be more entrepreneur, and things like that. They don't teach you that in school no more. And
Yeah.
it's like I said, like you just don't really have access to that resources like maybe like other people do. So
Yeah, because it's hard. It's hard to figure out what you need to know until you're doing it. So it's a lot better if you know how to do stuff before you absolutely have to, because at least you got an idea. Okay, I think this is how you're supposed to do it from what I know, but maybe I need to do it slightly different. So that makes a big difference.
it's true, man. Go back to the tweet actually. Like, what's the true definition of black liberation though? Like that's another thing too, because isn't black liberation kind of through white privilege? Because it's kind of like trying to be like the equal as them. Because like isn't that kind of like black liberation? Kind of had like that same equality, that same access to resources, that same treatment from everybody. That's like that's the other kind of thing about. I'm like, is it kind of like
It's
that?
like I feel like we got to know the true definition of black liberation and the true definition of white privilege. Because I was like, I don't think at any point we don't, because I think white privilege is more just having access to everything that everybody else don't have, but it's also like I don't know, some stuff just handed to you. It's like some things you don't have to work for, and working in white privilege. Like when it comes to white privilege, like you getting access to resources is one thing, but you just getting a job or getting something just because of the color of your skin. Like black people are not trying to get that, so they need to stop that. We ain't trying to just get stuff because of the color of our skin. Because the only thing we've been getting because of the color of our skin is shot by cops and bad things. Like we ain't getting that good for the color of our skin. We just want equality. So I don't think at any point we're like, oh yeah, because I'm black, then when I come in here, y'all should do this. Y'all should do. We just want people to treat us like human beings. I don't think at no point that we want folks to be treating us like we better than everybody else, or you just because we black, then you gonna treat us better than like that. I don't think that's at any point. Or you see a black person like, oh well, I got to do extra stuff for them. Gotta make sure that they feel even better than everybody else or more comfortable. Like that's not the case. That sounds crazy to me that black people don't want that when we have even got equality yet. We want that first. So why would we want even further than equality? Like maybe at some point, but I don't think everybody black or it's people out there is like, I just want stuff handed to me. I just want it to be that easy. Not
Funny
saying
how
anything
they,
wrong with that, but it's
yeah.
like, can we at least get equality first? I don't think people trying to like forget equality. I just want them to just give me everything. I don't got to worry about nothing. It's just simple as that. In a perfect world, shoot, everybody be privileged, but I don't think that's what black people shooting for when it comes to black liberation.
It's kind of funny how they singled out black people. I'm like, yo, what about the Jews, the Israelis, everything
Yeah.
else? Because I know plenty of Jews that own a lot of real estate. Like they own a lot of real estate, especially in the DMV in New York. Everything is owned by Indians and Jews now. I'm just like, wow. If you ever look up the real estate map, like the ethnicity of owners and everything, it's really surprising how low percentage black people actually own in their communities.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's kind of funny how they single out black people. I think it's overall all minority liberation rather than
Yeah.
just black liberation.
That's why I was like, whoever made that tweet, they probably somebody black that's supposed to be a woke division. Them super woke people that's after they
Yeah.
saw Get Out, they saw Us, they saw Black Panther, they feel
Oh,
like they started doing research and now they on a new level of stuff that they didn't discover. It's not even stuff out of any books, anything. Because
why'd
you
you
know
have to
how
say
those
that
folks
movie,
be.
yo? Don't still give me
Cause
nightmares.
that's what sparked people with this woke movement. It started with Get Out, then people went start doing their own research. It's one thing to do your own research, but I feel like a lot of folks they just came up with stuff off the top of their head. They was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this to a deeper level. It might have came to a deeper level, but they went too deep and they made it something that it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Like all the memes about folks that's the woke divists that's super woke and saying like this is oppressing you and I was like everything is oppressing me, really? I don't think everything is oppressing. Of course there are things that are, but y'all every little thing that you do is like, wait, why are you doing this? You know, this is like
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking of it that way. I'm not trying to go that deep. Just y'all telling me I can't eat at this place because of such and such. I'm like, bro, I just wanted some food. I'm hungry. I don't care about trying to support them in other ways. It's like, come on.
Yeah, like sure, yo. Like you see it all the time on social media, especially on Twitter, bro. Like you see like everybody be woke or everybody get into like cancel culture, try to cancel like every business or like a music artist or celebrity that says like maybe like one thing that nobody agrees with. Then obviously they get put in the cancel category or they're not for the black people or they get called a coon or whatever. I'm like I think so like a person doesn't agree with like one thing from you and you just maybe just put them in a separate category. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, especially when it come to artists and music and stuff. I think who was it? I think Malcolm X had a quote that said like our music, our entertainers, musicians and stuff like that, they are not the leaders of civil rights.
Oh
Like,
hell,
and we need to
Yeah.
realize that like I'm
Do not
not
listen to
like
these
if I see
fools.
Lil Wayne with Trump or something like that, I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, dang, I can't listen to his music no more. I'm like, I don't care who Lil Wayne said he was voting for. I was like, I'm not gonna be like, okay, I'm voting for somebody because Lil Wayne said it. Like, come on now. It's like
Now
we
that's
gotta.
the
It's like
prime
I'm listening to them
example.
for
None.
music
Yeah,
only. I'm not looking for them for life
that's,
advice.
that's the prime
Like
example of how money controls everybody. Because I don't know if y'all seen it, but did y'all notice how much Lil Wayne got paid because of that?
No, how
no.
much?
I'm like, I didn't even know he needed it, but he do got a whole bunch of kids, so that child support might be adding up. I'm like, man. I was like, Carter 5 was solid, but I don't know if it hit like Carter 3 did. So, I understand. I ain't tripping on him.
That you brought up child support.
Got a lot of kids, man.
I'm happy at 0.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, but I definitely agree with what you said, Jay, because I think a lot of people like look for like music artists and like even celebrities. It's just like and just for life advice or like trying to be like role models. I'm like those are kind of like the last they're probably like the last people usually seeing advice because like all they're about is just getting the money or maybe getting like more fame, getting more in the limelight. They don't really care too much about. Well, for the most part, they don't really care too much about like
Yeah.
we're gonna
Like the overall effect of
yeah.
like politics and stuff like that. All they worry about when it comes to that, I feel like at least a lot of them. I ain't saying all of them, but how can I continue to make a lot of money and don't have anybody taking the money away from me? It's like wherever it's like a lot of the stuff that they doing is strictly just business. Like they ain't worried about how it's affecting everybody else. It's how it's affecting their pockets. So it's like I'm not about to just like they on such a bigger scale than I am. That why would I expect somebody that's not living anywhere near to me like how I'm living? They're like I couldn't imagine live like that no more. I might live like that when I was before I made it, but I'm definitely not trying to live like that now. So it's like you gotta take that into consideration when it comes to politics. Like, am I really gonna pay attention to somebody that's not that's lifestyle is way more extravagant than mine and think that they will want the same things that I would want? It's like
Different
probably
tax
not.
brackets, different economies, different
Yeah.
businesses.
Like
So
even like I was like, okay, I want this. So not only it helps me, but it helps my family that might make less money than me or in different conditions. It's like, yeah, my family might be making less, but I can just throw them some money and they're gonna be straight. It's like I ain't worried about that because I am bought this family member and this family member a house. It's like so I ain't worried about that compared to other folks. It's like I might be helping out my family, but I can't buy them no houses. I can't buy them no cars. But you know, I could do something. Maybe so the government can help them out and give them more, resources and stuff. So gotta take that into consideration.
man, when I tell you the government is about to, well, not the government, but the dollar and everything else, bro, they do another stimulus, whatever package. I'm telling you, like, yo, the market's just gonna It's gonna be worse than the Great Depression, bro.
Bro, it's not gonna be no worse than the Great Depression. They gave
It's
out
gonna be
$1,200 to people one more time. Come on now. They gave us 12. They gave everybody $1,200 for 1 month. We still been in this pandemic since that. We got that check in March. It is December. It is still going on. Pandemic still going on. People still ain't going. Some people still going to work and getting COVID, leave it. So it's like, what did that check helped you for that 1 month? But what about since then? Some people still ain't got jobs. There's some folks that still didn't graduate college, got their job taken away because of COVID, so they couldn't come. It's like things have changed because they open up stuff, but that hasn't made everybody ain't great now. Shoot, every time people do
giving
go
that
out,
12,
they run into urgent care to go get a COVID test to make sure they ain't got it. So it's not like things are back to normal, but they trying to act like it is.
Yeah, instead of giving that $1,200, now get that $10,000 student loan relief or whatever, $50.
Yeah.
Like that's the stuff I want. Forget the cash.
Mm-hmm.
But
like for the freshman class that came in, I was like, if y'all really didn't came to this school, y'all live in a dorm to do all these classes online.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. Now the colleges was forcing them to
I was like, money. Man, I would sign up, figure out what books they're talking about that we need, and get them books and drop out and just be doing that stuff on my own. Because it's like, if I can do all of this online, why would I be coming? You see, I can learn all this online with just these resources. Why would I be paying money for somebody to teach me this? Just tell me what I need to know.
Well, man, just go down to the South. They don't believe in masks anyway.
They don't. They don't. Shoot, we went to go see,
especially Florida, yo.
It was funny. We went to go see the Christmas lights, and like I told you, it was cold. But a majority of people, it seemed like a majority of people did have on masks. Like they probably just got masks on really because they face cold. But then you walk past, there'll be one group of folks, a group of friends, it'd be like 6, 7 people, and nobody got on masks. I'm like, I know we outside, but it's so many people out here to see these lights. I was like, y'all don't make sense. Y'all don't make sense. It's like, it's already cold. I know your face cold. It's 40 degrees out here. It's dark. But, some people, they just don't care. Folks out here still believe it's a hoax. I don't know. Folks just don't care.
Man, I tell you, Pfizer, whatever, they making a killing. They just said the new vaccine should be available. I think Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, heck no, I ain't getting that vaccine.
After what you said us with those side effects.
Oh yeah,
man. I was talking to my coworker about that. He was like, "Well, it was probably gonna be side effects regardless, but it depends on how many people or what the percent of the people that's getting the side effect. Is it's like 0.4%?
Yeah.
1%. That's something, but it's like 4%, 5% is like, nah, that's too big. But it's like a decimal, a fraction of a percent. Then it's like, okay. I was like, well, it wasn't gonna be perfect. Some people gonna have side effects, but if it's like more than that, if you're talking about 2% to 10%, it's like I don't want nothing to do with that.
So, wait, let me. Did y'all find out about the data scientist in Florida though? How they raided her house? Because
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, like the police raided her house because the governor or the state wanted her to like skew the numbers on the COVID cases in Florida, and she said no. So they're gonna raid her house.
It's like, you think this is a game?
Yeah.
Like, all right, bet. We know where you live.
Yeah. They took everything. Like they took like a laptop, a computer, a phone.
It's like you over here playing games. I ain't got time to play with you.
They took everything electronic out of that house. I'm like, damn.
Oh, she thought like you thought stuff was sweet around here. We weren't playing with you. You don't give it to us, we're gonna take it. Something else.
It's crazy, yo.
Yeah, and then I personally found it funny because like the state was like, nah, it wasn't us who did it. I'm like, of course it wasn't y'all.
It's like, who else did it? Why would she lie about that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, that's a extravagant lie. They broke in my house, stole all my technology because I wouldn't give it to them.
But man, like I'm actually curious to see like what are the side effects of the vaccine though? Because like only those been like disclosed really.
Oh, they've been disclosed.
I mean, we'll find out because the thing is how they prioritizing it. I think they're doing what the old people, so the elderly. Then they're gonna do everybody like in the hospital that's working with folks with COVID. So we'll see way before we get it. They got to give it all the people that need it first, the superheroes and the elderly.
what
see
they
how
need to
they
do
side
is
effects do it before we get it. Then
yeah.
and the funniest thing is people on Twitter talking about that when black people get it, we're gonna turn into superheroes on December 21st. That gotta be
Oh
the
yeah.
funniest stuff I've ever heard. I was like, what are y'all talking about? I was like, it's like we're gonna discover our true potential. It's like what movie have you been watching? This is not Black
Sound like
Panther. They ain't giving us vibranium.
sound like Black Lightning, yo.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Nah, they need to send all them things down to Florida and Atlanta, Houston. That's where they need to send all them things down.
Don't give it to the people that didn't want it in the first place.
That's true.
People that
Send it
don't
to,
believe the virus is real, this out here just living their life, talk about it's a hoax. Nah, don't give it to them. They fine. I mean, technically you should give it to them because they probably gonna be spreading it the most, but like, or let natural
yeah.
selection take them for all I care. It's like I don't know. Like some people don't make sense. There is people out here today that had COVID. And literally, once they done with COVID, they go out and start partying and stuff. Like it's like, sure, I might as well live it up. I survived it. It's like that makes absolutely no sense. Now you're trying to. It's like I don't know. People just not really thinking. Like I feel like if I got COVID when I got back, when I recover, I'm like, yeah, I'm staying in the house. I was like,
Right.
where I even got it from. I ain't messing with y'all no more.
No more.
But some people they're like, shoot, YOLO now. I might as well. It's like, come on now. Y'all trying to stay in the house.
Left and right.
Especially because there's other countries out here that's already recovered. You know, they finally have like they don't have to wear masks no more because COVID was under control. But here, you know, folks had to wear masks and stay in the house for a couple of days or a couple of weeks and start complaining. I was like, bro, could have been done. Could have been done.
I love it. All I know is a lot of people, if your job starts making you like get vaccinated.
Yeah, that's what one of my friends said that also worked with me. He was like, he feel like they gonna make us take it. I was like, if I'm working from home though, I really don't. It's not really gonna affect them.
Yeah.
So
A lot of people gonna put in their resignation papers. After they see the first side effects, like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Yeah, because I feel like even when if they do make us take it, they probably gonna make it go like it's gonna be like a ranking system. Like so, first like all the CEOs and the directors and stuff, they gonna take it. You know how they gonna do.
No.
People
Wait,
they prioritize. So they do that first, and they start turning into
bro.
aliens and stuff when they get it. Then they ain't gonna make the rest of us take it.
Think about it though, how important the CEO is. No, they're gonna give it to us lower level workaholics and let us die off and then say, it didn't work for them, so let me not take it. I bet
because they're gonna believe that it do work. That's the thing. They're gonna believe it work. Bro, if Obama, Bill Clinton, and George Bush about to take it, if this don't work and Obama died, this world's gonna flip upside down. You thought people were riding earlier. Let Obama die.
I like Obama. I'm
gonna be mad as.
But politicians, I don't believe anything because they could be getting like water instead of a vaccine. So
I gave him a water shot.
You get a water shot.
IV. Need some liquid. You a little dehydrated.
Yeah. First,
I don't think they'll do that though.
They do stunts like that.
That's a new level of corruption. If you faking like you fake giving people vaccines and you really out here killing folks off. And it's like, dang, like y'all really trying to control the population. Like, it ain't really that serious. It is not.
Dude, that's why all these companies trying to go to space because they trying to get the hell up out of Earth.
That's because of global warming. They think everything about to be underwater, and they know everybody can't swim. That's me. I can't swim.
I'm about to say, Jay, raise your hand.
yeah, buddy.
But
yeah.
So actually, speaking of space, did you see what I think like the Israeli like space person, I guess, like person said like the United States and like Israel had like a space pact, or they had like a galactic federation, I think.
No, I didn't hear about that.
I feel like I might have heard something slightly about that, or the Space Force, or somebody was talking about. I don't know that. No, it was some. I had heard something about this old man that's like 87, saying something about that. There's already that the U.S. they've already had contact with aliens.
Yeah.
That's why Trump made
That's
the
what I'm talking
Space
about.
Force and stuff
Yeah.
like that. He would have told folks, but he didn't because he knew they would have like I don't know taken him or something. I was like, bro, this sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Right.
This
Yep.
is crazy.
So apparently, the United States has been in contact with aliens for a while now. Look like.
I believe it.
Man, you remember on Facebook that one year when everybody had made the invitation to raid Area
Oh yeah,
51?
Area 51.
They should have gone ahead and did that. We would have found out. I don't know why they didn't. It would have been
Man,
lit.
it
I
was-
wouldn't have been there, but I would have been watching on the Facebook lives.
That's like, yo, they was about to light people up. Make sure nobody.
Yeah, they were gonna you gonna find out if it was really aliens. They was probably gonna hit them with some ray guns or something. That's folks up.
It was
Fuck
like
my
a freeze ray.
legs. Oh man. I think it is aliens. Where they get these weapons from?
But yeah, I remember that Area 51. But actually, like looking back at the tweet, actually, it, like somebody like the first reply said some slaves didn't want the one in slavery. They would just wanted the whip.
What?
They say this like they personally knew the slaves. Like how they speaking for them. I know their grandparents didn't say that. Or they great grandparents. Like people just be saying it's like yes. So when people were slaves, some folks were born as a slave, so that's all they knew. But I doubt that they were happy with it. They probably wanted to escape. Now, did they know what they were gonna do when they would escape? Probably not. So that might have scared some people because it's like I want to get out here, but it's like, what do I do? But I doubt they were like, I might as well just stay here. I ain't know anything better. It's like, but if you have no knowledge, besides this, being a slave, they don't let you read. They don't let you learn anything. It's like I do what they. It's like you do want to get out, but it's like, what do you do? Where do you go? You don't know nothing. Like, like come on now. Like imagine if somebody has a pet dog and it's abused, but they have had this dog their whole life, but they abuse it. What the dog gonna do? It always know it's gonna get food there. Don't know how to get food on itself, it's probably gonna stay. Even though it's not happy, it's terrified, but it don't know anything else.
True.
People be wild when they be saying stuff like that.
I mean, it's true. Like the only thing I can think of is that like they put from that reply. I guess it's saying like people wanted they just want the same power instead of branching off and do something else. I guess. I mean, that's what I can really think of. Like they want the same power as obviously we talk about slavery. They want the same power as like the plantation owner or like the master. So,
man, that time is gone. People became too woke.
Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to say like people that were slaves now they want to be the masters. It's like if they did, I don't blame them. Like if you went through all of that and now you're like, you know what, I want my revenge. It's like I want to have that power. It's like, well, they might have that power and not even, act in the same way, but they might treat them way better. Or if they were the roles flipped, especially as forgiving as Black people are. Like over the like wasn't it that white lady that was a cop and she shot somebody's son or daughter and she was gonna go to jail and whoever that got shot, her like younger brother went up and hugged her when she was about to get.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like,
yep.
White people not doing that. Like I could see them if somebody Black killed their son or their daughter, if it was a cop and they were Black or white, they not hugging them afterwards like, I'm sorry that you got to do this. Nah, they gonna be. It's like this. It's like how forgiving some Black people are. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy because we don't have to be, but for some reason, it's just how a lot of folks are. It's crazy.
Very true.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine somebody shot somebody, a cop into my house, my family house, and shot somebody and killed them by accident. It was the wrong place. And then I'm at court about to hug them. Nah, it's gonna take everything I can to not go over there and tackle them and beat them up or something. It's just the forgiveness in some folks' heart is at a different level, and a lot of those folks just happen to be black. Their forgiveness is that high.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but yeah, like that one tweet is like this kind of like coming guard. I'm like, are people like this woke? Like,
Yeah,
like
they
what
sound like they going.
comes from? Like,
They sound wild. Like when who was it? When Kanye said slavery was a choice. It's like whoa.
yeah, like what?
Really think that? I
Hell
was like
no.
y'all think when Harriet Tubman had them Underground Railroads and she escaped, that was the first time anybody had tried something? I was like, I don't think so. Like, cause I'm pretty sure folks had tried before and it didn't go well, and they made examples out of it and let you know what's gonna happen if you try to escape again. It's like I don't think it was just like, all right, like y'all just here, do this, I'm gonna hit you, and that's it. Like, nah, it had to be way deeper than that. I'm just realizing Ant in this picture in the background, he got earrings on. I ain't never seen Ant with earrings. He was blinging back then.
Yep.
See, this is the good times before real life started.
Yeah, those real good times.
I'm about to say, I ain't seen that velvet jacket before. I might have worn it before, you know.
It's crazy. I had like 3 of them.
That's back when you were shopping. Dude had the Steve Maddens in every color in velvet.
That's the good life. About to be depressed.
Hey, what's once this vaccine, and nobody turn to aliens or anything, we can go back to the good days. Back when everybody had their homecoming, especially if the vaccine, what they talking about having by January, everybody get it. If by summertime we all good, summer gonna be crazy. Summer 2021. Everybody, all the high schools that are graduating during that time, they gonna be crazy. Everybody in college, crazy. Be safe. Be safe. I don't know where we going. I'm just saying, be safe. I see a lot of wild and shenanigans going on then.
Man, I'm trying to get into all of it.
I know.
Just for one weekend. Then I'm going back into hiding.
Yeah. I need 1 week of just, like on a beach or somewhere chilling, relaxing. Then 1 weekend of just the cruise 2.0. And I'm good. I go back to, just being a normal person. Walk outside, go in the grocery store without a mask on. I remember I had one time where I actually forgot my mask and it made me think of that meme. It was like one minute, it was like phone, wallet, keys, all right. Then they started walking off from the car. I was like, damn, I forgot my mask. I only did that one time. I was like, man, I can't wait till I don't gotta worry about this no more.
That's me a lot of times. I've been walking to like the store, I get like near the door. I'm like, shit, I forgot my mask. So I got like freaking walk like that.
Yo, did y'all ever have to tie y'all do-rag around your face because y'all forgot your mask?
Nah, I almost did it one time. I think I was just walking from my girl apartment to the garage to go to my car, and I was like, I think I left my mask in the car, but I had my do-rag in my pocket. I was like, I'm just holding it like this. Hopefully nobody was in the hallway, so I just put it down.
I do it all the time, yeah. It is what it is.
It is. Unless you get a whole bunch of them reusable masks and just wash them. My grandma made me one mask. I was like, you think you can make me like a couple more? Wash them and had to buy some out. She was like, yeah, I guess. She's like, I made 7 for me. I was like, you made 7 for you and only 1 for me. Your first grandchild, like, come on, let me get at least 1 bowl. She's like, all right, I'll make you one. I was like, appreciate it. Because I swear I had about 3 like reusable masks, and bro, I had lost at least 2 of them. Only got like 1 reusable mask now. But every time I go home, my mom get me about a big old pack or some more. So, but it's not the reusable ones, just all the blue ones. I was like, man, I don't want to be running out of these, having to go buy some.
Yeah, I just steal some from my sister.
Yeah.
Yep. And my aunt.
Yeah, cause she in dental school, right? So she probably got the hook up with it.
Right.
I haven't paid for a mask since COVID started.
All right, that's how I need to be. I don't think I paid for no mask either. They went home. One time I came home, I got like 3 new masks. I was like, all right, bet.
See, I was thinking about coming out with a mask invention, honestly. Have a mask that has a straw through it, so you don't even gotta take off your mask to drink.
Everybody went, it was some folks that had what they do, they had 2 of the blue masks, and when they're about to eat, they're having it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I might have to try that.
Louis Vuitton had a $1,000 mask or whatever.
Ridiculous.
Like, who gonna pay $1,000 for a piece of plastic like this?
I was like, I'm not trying to make this a fashion statement. I'm just wearing it because I got to. Like Marshawn Lynch said, I'm just wearing it so I don't get fined. Only reason I got this mask.
It's just people really, I think I saw something. It was like a mask, but it was like a wallet at the same time.
What? I want to see this.
Yeah, I guess if you got your card and stuff in the mask too, that's like an extra layer. So maybe that'll help out. Because somebody definitely gave me one mask, and I was like, all right, bet, bro. I put that mask on, and I breathe through it, and I put my hand up, and I can feel it. I was like, bro, this ain't blocking nothing. I was like, dang, I just threw it away. I was like, that would have been nice, but that's not the case.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to if I could bring it up.
Yeah. I saw some masks. This some lady had on. It was like bedazzled. It was like something that you might see like them belly dancers wearing. It had a whole bunch of little jewels on them. I was like, who wearing a mask like this looking like they straight out of Aladdin? That don't make no sense. Y'all doing too much.
Yeah, I can't wait for a day I'm gonna wear a damn mask anymore. Put your mask on. Shut up.
You could be an anti-masker like some of these supposed to be.
Oh, that's just stupid.
So they just come in, they have a mask in their pocket. They're like, oh, you need a mask to come here. They're like, what? Yo, it's crazy.
Yeah, I actually just sent y'all like the link to it. Well, in the group chat.
Oh yeah, this look like some shenanigans.
The multi-mask wallet. I'm also like, why would you just want to be carrying your wallet, your stuff on your face?
It is weird though. Like I understand the concept, but it's like still like, why?
There's definitely some southern stuff.
Get it.
I was like, I like that it's leather. You know, that's cool. It ain't breathable at all, but you know.
That is.
Right, I feel like you want to suffocate with that thing.
Like, that better not be your mask you went to the gym.
Oh yeah, no. You ready to the gym? You gonna be dead in that joint.
Yeah, I don't need to have a mask where I need to put stuff in it. Imagine you go to wash that and you forget your stuff in it. You don't wash your debit card.
Right.
Dried it.
Nah. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, I ain't surprised. People getting real credit. Everybody here coming out with with stuff. I know I ain't seen about 6 different people inside of the candle business. I'm like, I didn't know the market was that crazy. They better be cheaper than Bath and Body Works on their sales for me to get.
Man, last Bath and Body Works sale, all my sisters was talking about, y'all got like 10 of them. I'm like, well, how much were they? Like $3? I was like, yo, give me one, yo.
What $3 sale did they get? Because at least the candles that I was getting, they usually $24 on the sale. They were like $9.95, $8.95 for a candle.
Yeah,
like, it's a third of the price. I get them, and them candles be lasting a minute as long as you don't do like I did with the first one and burn it for like the whole day.
Yo, let me tell you about that Everclear. I poured some. Yo, that was so much fun.
I was like, bro, what is why is he over here trying to be a firebender for Avatar? Let's just throw some alcohol on the candle real quick, let it burn a little. Did it smell like alcohol after you did that? Or did it still smell like the candle, just stronger?
Stronger, bro. I was like, yo, I didn't know how to put it out because it just kept on burning for a minute.
I would just let it stop. I hope it cool down and slow down a little bit.
Everclear
You
will
sure
burn
can't blow
though.
that. You sure can't blow that out. Maybe if you're
Nah.
quick enough and you put the top on there, it'll stop.
Yeah.
So Everclear enhances the smell of candles. The more you know.
Yeah, I'll show like if you put it. I'm thinking you throw some Everclear on there. If it has a scent of Everclear, you're just gonna get a hangover just from the smell.
Right.
Get a quick headache.
Yo,
It's
I
like,
was thinking
oh
about
man,
that.
like it smell like nothing but alcohol in here. Oh my gosh, I ain't even drunk nothing. Smell like a shot.
Hmm.
No lime, no chaser, just straight shot.
That would be kind of cool now, thinking about it.
What's
Dude,
that?
about to think of an Everclear candle.
But it's like, yo, that's like the longest bottle that I keep in my apartment because like I just can't drink it like that. So
I'm glad you can't just drink it
Yeah, I
like
was like,
that. If you
glad you
could,
can't.
I'd be concerned.
95%
Yeah, I just put a little bit of this in my little drink every day. I guess you could do that.
yeah,
I
but
remember I had
also,
some Bacardi. I might still have the Bacardi, but I just put in like some Coke, Coca-Cola,
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
just a little bit and just sip it with a drink. You know, when you watching like a little comedy special on Netflix, make it a little bit more funny then.
be waking up in the morning. All right, orange juice, Everclear, a little bit of dab of champagne.
Dude out here using Everclear like it's some champagne for a mimosa.
Right.
Like this mimosa strong.
It just
This tastes
kinda
different. It's
Hmm.
like kind of feeling this mimosa. Oof. I haven't had no mimosa. I went somewhere and got some pancakes from this is a place called Original Pancake House.
Oh yeah.
Way better than IHOP. They the real pancake house. I ain't even gonna cap. The Original Pancake House. I got some strawberry pancakes. They had the strawberries on there chopped up, whipped cream on top. I was like, and they come with 6 pancakes. 6 of them. Lovely. It's like one of the first places I came to where when you ask for orange juice, they had it with pulp and without pulp. Usually, every place I go, they have it with pulp. Ain't no without. It's like that's the only way they got it. I was like, all right, this some fresh orange juice right here.
Sounds like I'm going down south.
Right.
It's the move.
Hey man.
As soon as it's COVID over, because y'all don't believe in
Yeah. I
masks.
wouldn't dare come anytime before. I wouldn't invite nobody down here. I was like, unless I don't like you. Like, yeah. Come down here. We about to hit up everywhere. But why they ain't got no masks? It's like, we don't wear no mask around here.
Yeah, it wasn't mash. What's that?
It's like mask. It's like I wear masks, but you know everybody don't wear masks.
Y'all got issues down there.
They do, bro. It was like 40. I'll tell you again, it was 40 degrees out there when I was out there looking at the Christmas lights. My folks came out there with their babies and strollers. Knowing them babies cold.
That baby was freezing.
I was like, y'all dirty for this. First of all, we in Texas, they used to the heat. So it's how y'all bring the kid out. It's pitch black, 40 degrees outside. Think this onesie gonna do enough for them? Man, you better have the kid wrapped up in coats and blankets. It's I was like, y'all tripping. It's like if I was that kid, if I was a baby, I'd be mad the whole time. I'd just be screaming for no reason. Gotta be in this cold.
Shoot. Jay, have you called any of those NBA preseason games?
No, I didn't watch any yesterday because I was with my girl the whole day. But I will be catching them today because I want to see how Kyrie and KD look together. I just want to see some other ones. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, so I want to see how them two look. I wanted to see how LaMelo looked. They said he looked pretty good yesterday. He had like 10 boards and he had a couple of nice little assists too. So
yeah,
I watched some.
Yeah, I actually did like a reaction video on like that whole game. So
yeah,
like he did look pretty good though.
That's good. Because
Are y'all talking about TV?
We're talking about basketball, not the game.
Oh man,
basketball. Not practice.
Yeah. We ain't talking about practice, not the game. Not the game.
Practice. But yeah, somebody told me during that, I guess that Hornets game, they were really trying to run that offense through Gordon Hayward. I was like, really? I was like, this man haven't had no offense ran through him since his Jazz days.
I mean, shoot, doesn't surprise me. I mean, like, who else is on the Hornets though? Like a score.
I don't know. I think Devontae Graham can score, but he
yeah,
a guard. But he really don't be like creating his own shot. He just be hitting
moving around.
threes. Yeah, he might hit a shot like off a pick and roll, but he ain't about to ice on nobody and do nothing. So I guess so. If Gordon Hayward get back to where he was before he broke his leg, he'll be straight. But that man last year was missing wide open layups. So I'm like,
right.
I hope he do it better than that this year. It ain't gonna matter with the Hornets. They expectations ain't that high. Shoot, they just want to win. I don't know, 30 games,
probably if that
40 games. Because it's gonna be 72 games this season, so they'll be happy winning like 36.
I mean, shoot, Gordon Hayward got paid this offseason though. I think what do you mean, like $30 million a year?
$30 million a year, and this man was missing wide open layups last year.
Oh
That's unheard of. I'm like, Austin Rivers was missing wide open layups, and he got $2.3 million. Gordon Hayward missing wide open layups, he get $30 million. But they had said that I guess when Gordon Hayward went to the Celtics in the offseason, the Charlotte Hornets, they were also trying to get him at that time, but he went there instead. Or there might have been so he re-signed with the Jazz the first time because the Jazz had matched his offer that the Hornets had gave him. They ended up going to the Celtics. So now they're like, shoot, we can finally get him. I was like, yeah, y'all really didn't have to do all that. I'm pretty sure y'all could have paid him $20 million. He still would have came. Because I think the Celtics would have been cool with him not being there. Because Jason Tatum balling, Jaylen Brown, he doing his thing. But they do need a star. Maybe like a star big man or something. Be straight. But they got to the conference finals last year, so maybe as long as the team just keep gelling together and get their team chemistry up, they'll be straight.
Gonna end about some more sports with us, man.
For real. He don't need to watch today. He don't need to see his team go against our team today. I'm not even gonna watch that game. I want to see how Jalen Hurts is gonna do, but it's just not gonna look good against the Saints in their number one defense.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who we playing today?
Y'all playing the Eagles.
Unfortunately,
I'm about to smack them.
That's cool. Y'all can do what y'all want in the regular season. What y'all gotta do in the playoffs though? Because that's where y'all struggle.
We ain't about to talk about that.
Y'all be looking like Kansas basketball when it comes to the playoffs. It's like, dang, they've been dominating all regular season.
All right. I think we're running over
Get to
time.
the second round. I was like, oh, man, who beat them? I ain't never seen them before.
Been about an hour.
The biggest what-if team, man. If only they would have beat the Vikings that year. If only they would have. Now, the Vikings knocked out the playoffs twice. The Vikings knocked y'all out the playoffs back-to-back years, didn't they? I know they beat y'all when we won the Super Bowl. And they also beat y'all last year when everybody thought y'all were at least going to get to the conference finals.
That's some BS.
Yeah,
it was a bad call.
No, it wasn't BS on both. The first time it was that missed tackle by the safety. But the second time that wasn't BS though on that touchdown though.
Yeah, I guess I do better. To be honest,
it's all good.
Yeah, if y'all gonna get to the playoffs, y'all might as well win it all. If everybody think y'all gonna win it all,
next year. Y'all see how bad Tom Brady was doing now?
Against who? I think they won that game today.
Oh, today? It must have been last week. Him? No. It was Cam Newton. Oh my gosh, bro. He tore his behind. Yeah. Oh.
Cam Newton been pretty cheap this year.
Yeah, he's not looking too hot. I feel like he started off the season good. Then I think midway through the season he got COVID.
Yep, and that fucked him up.
Some weeks then came back. I don't think he's been the same since.
I'm just like every other play, I just seen the highlights. Drop, fold, drop.
Just sad, man. It's like I want you to do good, even though you're on the team that I don't like, man. I want to see Cam Newton do good, man.
I'm like, it's like you might as well just let the defense come sack your quarterback or whatever. Just stand there. It's like I thought they was doing practice drills, honestly.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting how the NFL season go. Hopefully, once they get to the playoffs, folks don't start getting COVID still, because that'll suck.
Oh yeah, that'd be wild. Like you got to push like the postseason games back.
Yeah, shoot, what you call it? The Ravens, they didn't have their games rescheduled multiple times because people keep getting COVID over there.
Right.
Too much fun in Baltimore or something. Then I saw
we
something that
all know
said
how
for
Baltimore be acting.
Hey man, Ann Arbor, man. Ann Arbor's kind of different,
Yeah.
man. Go to
y'all, y'all see that meme when
Parkway.
they first? I think when they first put us in quarantine, I think everybody had a curfew. It was like some meme talking about people. It was folks from Baltimore. It was like, said we on the curfew. Man, we from Baltimore. Ain't no curfew over here. I was like, that's the law. Like, ain't no curfew. We grow. And I was like, well, I'm like, that's how the Ravens be. Like, curfew. We can't go there. We can go where we want.
Yeah, that sounds like a Baltimore thing too.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure, man. Sure, they probably messed around that power plant. Probably that's probably what happened.
Probably power plant. It get live out there. I can understand it. They probably went to go do karaoke and they touched that mic. Everybody else did and messed them up.
Exactly.
Man, that deadly mic.
So just did karaoke at somebody's crib.
Not the same. I want to get COVID.
Well, I think they said at least I saw some report that Tom Brady, I guess his head coach Bruce Arians, they were trying to go golfing after the game or something or after practice. NFL said they can't do that because of the NFL protocol, their COVID protocol. So you can't, I guess, like hang out with like your teammates or something after practicing and events like that. I was like, so they just got done practicing, being around each other the whole time, but they can't go do this together. And it's just still, I was like, okay, I guess. Probably just trying to be cool again because every time they in the they do their little media coverage, Bruce Arians always sound like he mad when they ask him questions about Tom Brady. I be like,
facts.
It's like maybe y'all just need to give each other a hug and talk it out, man. It ain't that serious.
True. All right, I guess we'll end the episode right there. Anything coming up for y'all this week?
So I just gotta start wrapping up these Christmas presents. I need to go pick them up. So that's about
it. Yo, that's funny. You think you already got Christmas present? Now I need to go pick them up.
No, I already they literally in the mailbox. I just gotta go pick them up out of parcel pending. It's maybe one more present that I might buy. All the other presents, like for all my family members, I didn't got.
Sound like you need to go to the store and buy them first.
I got them. I almost messed up on my mom present. I ain't gonna lie, because she wanted something. She wanted some sweater, and the joint said it wasn't available until the 12th of December. So I thought you couldn't order it until the 12th of December. Then I looked on it a few days later, and it was sold out. I was like, "Do you want another sweater?" And she sent me another shirt, and that joint sold out. I was like, "God dang, why you want something so hard to get?" But she had told me like a one sweater before that, so I still ended up getting it. And then I messed with my little brother and told him that his stuff was sold out. But I already got it, so it's all good.
No, I'm starting day trading this week, so I'll see how that goes.
Bet, keep us updated on that. If it go well, shoot, we might have to hop on that with you.
Right.
I know somebody they said they day trade, and I was trying to look into it, but I was like, I don't know what to do when it comes to looking up what I need to research on that to make sure I'm picking the right one. So I was like, especially doing that every day, I'm like, if I see stuff start going down, it's gonna mess me up.
It's easier than doing software engineering, I'll tell you that.
Okay. That's supposed to make me stop.
Yes.
I can do both. I told you, I know somebody that I went to school with. I think he graduated maybe 2 years before me. He literally do day trading, and he's a software engineer at the same company I am, just at a different location. him and somebody else, they day trade every day. I was like, okay. I just got a financial advisor and just took that route. But I still try to look at stocks from time to time. Because some airline stocks, those joints, I think I got some in March. Maybe I got a few more like in June. I got some more in June and July. Bro, those joints went up like 40% at some point during the end of November. I was like, I should have bought so much more. It just soaked that joint off. But I think they're gonna keep going up, especially for like Christmas and stuff. So I'm just keep trying to
People
buy a few
traveling
more.
during COVID.
Yeah, because folks gonna do it.
I can't even talk.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get
Next
those,
week.
then trade them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot. I know for me, just the daily uploads, pretty much for this whole month. Also gonna try to plan some more either like vlogs or challenge videos for us to do. So
Bet.
gotta be on the lookout for that.
Oh, for sure.
All right.
So guess in episode 24 No Secret Podcast. Catch you next time. We out.
Peace.
Good job.
It's a nice Mahan background.